Hi, I'm Clive Wilson. I've just written a book called Designing the Purposeful Organisation, which will be published by Kogan Page in February 2015. In this short video, I'd like to introduce the book and particularly focus on one chapter, the chapter 8, which is all about talent management. Basically, the book is about purpose. It's about organisations having a compelling purpose that inspires their people to perform and that takes account of the stakeholders, all stakeholder perspectives, the tensions between them and the synergy between them in order to align everything that the organisation does. In chapter 8 we focus on talent, and in this chapter we offer a simple 8-step programme for establishing what I call a progressive talent management strategy, and I'd like to go through those 8 steps right here. So the first step is about direction. As well as understanding that compelling purpose, it's also about understanding where the organisation is going. What is the vision? How far ahead do we dare look? What will things be like at that point? And in particular, what will the talent needs of the business be? Step number 2 is about philosophy. This is about what the organisation believes about talent. Basically, do we believe that everybody has talent in the organisation, or is talent the domain of the privileged few? Many organisations have talent programs which focus on the top 10-20% of high potentials. Whilst it's absolutely proper to invest proportional to the potential in the organisation, labelling up a small number of people as talent and the others thereby not can be disastrous in terms of demotivating the non-talent in the organisation. Incidentally, most CEOs that I speak to absolutely believe that everybody has got talent, and that the task of managers is to align that talent to the direction of the business. Other things we might want to consider in our philosophy are things like, for example, do we believe that it is sufficient to develop people to a level of competence in the work that they do? Or are we going to invest beyond that so that we actually understand the strengths that people bring and we can turn them into world-class performers in whatever they do? Playing to their strengths is actually a philosophy that has been proven by research to add the most value to organisations. At the same time, competence is important because incompetence leads to costly mistakes and even potentially loss of life. So it's about getting the balance, and it's about articulating that balance. Once we've done that, then and only then we can really look at the processes in the business and consciously align them to the direction of the business and to the philosophy of our business with regard to talent. So for example, what is our performance appraisal process? Does it actively encourage managers to make sure people are competent, and furthermore that they're actually playing to the amazing strengths that they bring into that organisation? So systematically we can go through all our processes in this way and work out what needs to change in order for our alignment to be absolutely focused on the direction of the business. When we've done this, we can go on to step number 4. Arising out of our audit of our processes comes a plan to change things, a plan to develop people, and so on and so forth. And really, then and only then can we begin to communicate, which is step number 5. So communication is about informing people about the direction of the business, the implications of this with regard to talent, and what we're doing about it. Then we're on to step number 6, and this is where it gets really interesting. Step number 6 is about leadership development. Basically, there are 3 actors within an organisation with regard to talent management. First of all, there is the organisation itself, and those organisational architects, as I like to call them, the people in HR who help the organisation put in place the systems, the processes and the culture of the business. Their job is to create the conditions for success. There is also the job of the individual, and the individual's job is to own our own talent and our career journeys. And managers, this is what leadership development is all about, managers are there to facilitate that talent journey, to shine the spotlight on everything that is amazing about the people that they lead, to encourage more of it in their teams. Step number 7 is about teamwork. Once we've developed our managers as talent facilitators, then we can basically take our philosophy down into our teams, which is about encouraging teams to really understand their direction, how it supports the direction of the business, how it fits alongside other teams that are also working within that organisation. And in particular, what does everybody bring to that team effort? What does success mean to everybody in the team? So this number 7 step in our 8-step programme is about making sure that every single team in the organisation is truly aligned to both the purpose of the business and the talents of the people that make up that team. The final step, step number 8, as with any change programme, is about review. We don't do anything in our organisations without taking a step back to say, is this being effective? What could we do better? What have we missed? What do we need to do next year? And review just doesn't happen at the end of a year. Review happens all the way along the whole process to make sure that every tiny step that we take on our talent management journey is effective and is adding value to the business. This is just a small snippet. I hope it encourages you to get the book, to begin a dialogue with us, and to make sure that talent is performing as well as it can be in all our organisations. Thank you for watching.